All right, good morning or good afternoon, I should say. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our week number 14 live stream for my research methods class. Sorry that we are at a slightly different time and on the same day, but different time. My schedule's been a little complicated, so sorry to move it around, but I'm glad that we could still get it in. I see several of you in the chat, which is fantastic. Someone let me know, can you hear me and see me okay? Everything looks like it's coming through fine on my end, but if you could let me know, that would be fantastic. Just give me a thumbs up or a yes. Hopefully everything is good. Again, it all looks fine on my end, so I'm gonna hope that it's fine on your end, and if you have a chance to let me know, that'd be great. A little bit laggy. Yeah, I'm on campus and our internet isn't always the best here, so we will cross our fingers and hope for the best. Hard to know if it's me or you or both. Who knows with the internet, right? But anyway, we will go ahead and go over to Canvas and take a look at what we have going on. I can't believe that we are so close to the end of the semester. We are really getting close to it at this point. But if we scroll all the way down, we are right here in week number 14. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, including this one, left to go. So last week, just a little bit of quick comments and feedback about last week. Let me see here. Your assignment last week was just to look over the experiment, proposal, project instructions, kind of a lighter week as we eased back from spring break. But I really enjoyed a lot of the thoughts. So many of you had some really great thoughts about what project you might do and what topic you might be looking at. Now remember, I just want to highlight this because somebody asked me this today. Remember that you aren't actually doing this experiment, right? You're just writing about a proposal as if you were doing it, like you were proposing this project. So just something to kind of keep in mind. Hold on here one second. Everything looks like it's kind of lagging a little bit on my end, but hopefully it'll be okay on yours here. So again, overall, really nicely done. The biggest reason people lost points was just not really elaborating a whole lot in their responses and maybe not giving me quite enough detail. You in no way have to commit to the topic that you gave me, but I think the sooner that you commit, the less work it makes for you. So definitely start thinking about a topic that you can run with, and the one that you did for the discussion last week would be a great one as you have already started it. So this week we move on to the last APA formatting topic, so APA formatting part 3. And just like the last time we covered APA, you don't have a reading in the textbook. It's just something from the APA manual. So if you click right here, it's going to bring up the PDF that I scanned. Again, forgive me for like the roughness of it, but it's free, so hopefully that makes up for it for you a little bit. Again, the internet's moving slow. Hopefully you're all still with me and everything's good. But if you look at this is what you'll be reading for this week. It's a chapter from that APA book, allowing you to get a little bit more about APA formatting. So this one is all about how to cite the works that you're using in the text. And so make sure that you do read through that. It's about 26 pages, and that is your reading for this week instead of a chapter. Don't forget to also then watch my lecture video that I have made for you, where I'm lecturing to some PowerPoint slides. Read through the lecture that I also have created and posted. Here I'm just going to kind of go through some of those topics. So I have a little summary. There's a little bit about beyond the book. Our Writing Center helped me make a presentation, which I think is really wonderful. Jasmine is fantastic. So make sure that you watch that. There's some great free online resources for you here. And then as always, on the last page, you do have that kind of key terms that you need to know. Yeah, it's lagging kind of badly on my end as well. So well, fingers crossed. Let me hold on one second here and we'll see. Hopefully everything, like I just reset like my connection. Let's see, is it better? Right. And you could always try logging out and logging back in. But yeah, it's frustrating to think that the Wi-Fi at the campus would be awful. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So that is your kind of main task for this week. Again, reading through APA formatting, reading through that chapter. And then you do have a discussion this week that you're going to be doing. Oh, let's scroll all the way back down here to week 14. So for the discussion this week, if you click on discussion number 14, right, and then we wait, right, as always, you have my instructions up here at the top and then my little video underneath it. You're going to be doing a little exercise on APA formatting right here. You're going to complete the in-text citation exercise and then the matching a reference exercise. You're going to give me your kind of general reactions, and then I want you to create a practice references page. So you're going to make a references page that includes the 3 sources below, but these are scrambled, right? And what I'm going to need you to do is fix them and update the way that they're going to be presenting to you. So you're going to move them around, change them around, edit them as much as you can, and create a solid references page. And this will give you great practice for doing that. So hopefully it's kind of a helpful activity. Don't forget to also reply to a classmate to get those 2 points of doing that for each discussion. You also have your 4th homework assignment this week. And again, another great opportunity for working on APA formatting. With this one, what you're going to do is be formatting an unformatted paper, right? So up here at the top, you can hit start assignment, and this is where you'll submit that. But you're going to be taking a paper that is in a very unformatted style and fixing it. Right, so this should be roughly 10 to 12 pages in the end, standard margins, typed, all of the APA style formatting. You're not writing the paper, but rather editing and correcting an already existing one. So below is a list of things that I would really like you to focus on. Let me just make sure. Yep, we're still going here. I keep checking because I'm paranoid about it. So these are the things that I want you to fix, right? So you're going to look at general formatting like the margins, the font, the line spacing, the paragraphs and page numbers, the title page, the body of the paper, and then the citations, right? So all of these things should be focused on in your homework assignment. Again, you aren't writing it, but rather fixing it. So hopefully that gives you a really good opportunity to practice APA style formatting. And so again, focus on the things that are here with general formatting, the title page, the body of the paper, and the citations. So you'll be uploading that corrected document. You're only looking at the citations that are highlighted in yellow. If it's not highlighted in yellow, ignore it. You can just assume that it's correct. You're not looking at grammar or anything like that, just the things that are on here. So this is my way of looking to see that you can take an unformatted paper and fix it, which I think, again, will be great practice for that final paper and then just with APA formatting in general. You will, of course, as always, have your extra credit opportunity for joining me today. I'll post that question in a moment here, and I'll post the recording of this, but trying to kind of keep it short and sweet since it seems like things are struggling a little bit connection-wise. I'm sorry about that. At the mercy of the internet here on the campus, which is a little frustrating. But I do have a couple of reminders for you, and then I'll give you that extra credit question. So the first reminder, if you could please take a moment to double check your subscription status. Almost everybody has fallen off, and it's taking a lot of work on my part to find you. There were also quite a few of you last week who watched it as a recording who are no longer subscribed. So if you would like to be able to get those extra credit points, please make sure that you go find and update that subscription on Twitch. That way, if you're watching this later, you can still get the points for answering the question. I let a lot of you slide last week, but if you could update that, I would appreciate it. The other reminder I have for you, our next Twitch live stream will be on the 24th. Let me put that in the chat. Our next Twitch live stream will be on Wednesday, April 24th at 1 o'clock p.m. So same time as today, I will be putting it at 1 o'clock next week, and it might be that way for another week or two. So I'm sorry for the disruption. I know our schedules are all complicated, so just do what you can. But I will be doing another live stream, of course, next week. Next week, we'll talk about week 15, and kind of everything will start opening up if you wanted to work ahead in the class. Let me also give you the extra credit question for this week. And I think just kind of a quick review. This is the week number 14 extra credit. Here we go. I want you to share, and by that I mean copy and paste, the website link for 2 great APA style resources. These could be ones that I shared with you or ones that you know of, but you're going to share by copying and pasting the website link to 2 APA style resources. And when you're ready to do that, you'll click on optional Twitch extra credit number 14, since we're in week 14. And then wait, since the internet is slow, wait. And then up at the top, you'll hit start assignment up here. Click on that, and it brings up that text box where you can type your response. And then when you're ready, hit submit. And eventually, you'll get your little confetti burst, and eventually, whatever else is in there. Again, I'm sorry that the connection isn't the best today. But let's see, what did we get here? Confetti and thumbs up. Not super exciting, right? But those are your main tasks for this week. And then again, we will, of course, have a stream next week. Kind of short and sweet at this point in the semester, as hopefully all of you know what to do and what's expected. We're definitely getting toward the end. But this week, work on APA formatting, read through the lecture, watch the lecture video. In the lecture, make sure you watch that Writing Center presentation. Discussion 14, where you're doing those assignments in a references page. Homework assignment number 4, where you're correcting an unedited paper, really focusing on APA formatting. And then, of course, you have that extra credit as always. So thank you so much for all of you who joined me. I will hang out for a little bit if you do have any questions for me. I'm going to minimize the video in hopes that maybe that helps with the streaming quality and speed. Who knows? But we'll see. It never hurts to try. So if you have any questions, I will hang out for a little while. Otherwise, I'll be posting this video, and you can, of course, email me if you think of something later in the week. So thank you so much for those of you who joined me and for hanging in there with our slow speed. And I will hope to see you all next week as we start to near the end of the semester and we only have a couple more streams left together. Thank you so much. I'm sorry again that it was so slow. I'm not sure it would have been any better at my house, but you never know. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I hope you're hanging in there.